going to show you some clips from The Mandalorian, Peter McKinnon, and Daniel Schiffer. And it's going to be really inspiring, but it's also going to be kind of depressing because as mere mortals, can you really duplicate those? Well, the answer is yes. I got a 30-day challenge, and I challenge you and myself to duplicate at our level. And that's the biggest thing that prevents anyone from doing this. What I mean is, you see what Peter McKinnon does or stuff on Mandalorian, any films you watch, and you go, there's no way I could do that. Well, yes, there is. You just have to do it at your level and then incrementally get better over time. So when you do these video shorts, like trying to duplicate the visuals from some of these clips, or trying to duplicate the sound and visuals together, and doing these short clips, and they don't have to take long, then when you duplicate those, then it gets you inspired to think, okay, when I'm doing my longer video, let's say you publish a video a week, which a lot of people might, then you can basically go and say, okay, what are the parts of my video for this week, and what ways could I incorporate like sound into that? And you practice that part of your video, and then you practice another part of your video, and then by the time you do it and put it all together, you've upped your level like 10 times. Okay, so instead of like just doing your normal video routine, this day one of the 30-day challenge says, let's take a look at these clips, and then let's see what we can do with them. Okay, the first clip we're going to look at is The Mandalorian. All right, so that's really cool. I mean, it's a cool clip, and there's no way of obviously you're going to get that to the level. The Mandalorian is just the coolest ever. But the thing of it is, you can do steps, meaning, you can try to do the step out of a car, or you can do a step down from a step, or you can show your feet, and that being the first part of a video scene. So if you think about a longer project that you're doing, like let's say you're doing a video this week, is there some way you could incorporate steps in there to kind of enhance or break down, instead of steps, break down hand motions that you're doing? Or let me show you another clip, and this has to do with Peter McKinnon. I really like this one because let me show you. You're talking is driving me insane. Hello. So that one's pretty cool because it brings in a totally different perspective, a totally different visual. So you could do that with something like this and just throw this down inside the coffee, or have it facing up from, whatever perspective you want. Utilize some of these small action cameras to get you footage that you wouldn't otherwise. So think about different ways. So instead of just doing your normal footage, think about different ways to kind of break it up and make it a little bit more interesting. So that's just one of those things where it's like, okay, it's something little. And if you try it during the week in different ways, then by the time you make your video, you'll have some practice on it, and you'll have some ideas for incorporating that into your longer video. Now let's take another look at another one. And this has to do with Daniel Schiffer and food. And this one's really cool. And again, it's for inspiration. So check it out.
One more. Like that. Yeah, I like the little...
Yes.
So Peter McKinnon and Daniel Schiffer both rely upon sound. Sound is really cool to incorporate. One of the things you can do is get something like this, which is a Tascam, and it basically records audio for you. It's a really good audio recorder. I'll have a link to it in the show notes. Or, of course, you can just whip out any sort of iPhone. Notice the funnel hacker. And then use that. But trying to get sounds when you're filming the thing isn't necessarily going to work. You want to get the sound separate from what you're doing. And sometimes you have to use other sounds that kind of sound like what you're doing. The whole idea of the first day of the video challenge is to basically go and get inspired by what other people are doing and then try to mimic that with just one small, it can even just be 5 seconds. Do a 5-second clip and try to just mimic something. Take that and put it to the Facebook group. That'll be linked below. And let's see what you got. I'll be having my own little clip, and we'll be doing different things. And then the whole idea is to just get better and better at shooting even different parts of video. But if you've got a longer rendition of something, go for it. Let's see it. Thanks a lot for watching. If this was useful, give it a like and check out the 30-day video challenge below. And I'll see you in the next video.
I said the last drink was the last drink. You make it hard to leave. We're telling secrets.